Hello folks, welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. Ronnie, this is your LC 959. Got a little thing mounted on the bottom here, on the bottom cover. I wanted to show you how I've got it all hooked up. Okay, the only thing you got to remember is with the radio right side up, this thing, all the writing and everything on it's going to be upside down, and to turn them on you flip the switches down. Okay, that's off, that's on. Alright, now the AM and SSB, pretty much self-explanatory. I know that we talked about the AD203, but I thought, you know, I even went and bought a bunch of heat sinks and stuff to start mounting it external to the covers. But I run across these guys, and I've used them before, the KL203P. And so what I did, I took the transistors that the 203 comes with and replaced them with FQP 13N10s. Wow, what a difference. Let me show you real quick. Well, anyway, there's your LC5304. Got it mounted inside there and all programmed up. There is your BR1 echo board. That's an RF limited echo board. And let's see, we're on 27185. I think I'm on, yeah, I'm on AM. Let's see, put it on the 100 watt scale and I'll show you what it did keys with just the radio. I got 100 watt slugs in both of them, okay? Did, with power, RF power turned all the way up, it did keys about 10 watts. Hello audio, audio hello. Now, the one over to the right is peak. It's a peak reading meter. We're reading on the bottom scale. Okay. 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Audio. See, it swings to about 60. Okay. And we're going into my antenna, my dummy load. And this has just the regular old Galaxy 520s in it. You can see they still got the paint on them. I didn't change those out. I just went in and set the bias voltage. I corrected the bias voltage on them. And right now I got the amp turned off. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like I said, I got the RF power turned all the way up. Now I'm going to turn it all the way down. We did key about 2 watts. No, it's actually about 4 watts. Audio, hello, hello, audio 1, 2. Still swing to almost 60 watts, okay? Now, let's kick on this little guy here. When you turn it, the center one controls the amp, okay? With it on, the light comes on red. With preamp, the light comes on green. If you got preamp and amp both running, the light is orange or amber. Okay? Now then, I'm on AM, so I've got the selector set to AM. That's AM doesn't have a delay in it. Sideband has a delay so that your relays don't clatter when you're talking on sideband, because the carrier, there's no carrier there. All right. Now, RF power. Let me turn RF power all the way down. Dead key in what? About 38 watts. Audio. Look at that swing. Audio. Let me go to the 2.5 scale, which we'll be reading on that top scale there. That's 200, 150s right there. Audio. all the way over to the right, there's 250 watts peak. Okay, I'm on a 2.5 volt scale. That's 200, 225, 250. I'm on AM with the power turned all the way down. Audio. I do have it all the way down. Yeah, power's all the way down. All right, now I just turn power all the way up. Dead key in 80 watts. Audio, audio 1 2, 1 2 audio. You can see they fell off, the power fell off a little bit. So I recommend on AM you run the RF power all the way down. Okay? Keep it turned all the way down. You're still dead key almost 40, well, about 35, 37, 38 watts, somewhere along there. But look at the swing. Audio, 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 audio. That is unreal. And that was, I changed the finals that come in these KL203s to 4 FQP 13N10s. Made one hell of a difference. I've got this thing bolted securely. The blue stuff you see on there is Loctite. Well, it's not Loctite. It's a different brand. It's Duratrax thread locker. Yeah, I've said this before. I thought I was getting red thread locker, and because it was in a red bottle, but it's the blue thread locker. But it still comes off. All right. Now, let's see which one is the dimmer. That's the dimmer. Got the blue in the meter, and this is some kind of tape residue. I put some tape over top of this meter so that it wouldn't get damaged. And left some of the glue residue on there, but I've got some Goo Gone to get that off with, to clean that up. Okay, but you can actually turn the meter and the frequency counter all the way down now. Turn it down about right there. Still tries to wash out the camera, but that's where I'm at so far. Got your 10-turn clarifier installed, but I'll show you more of that in just a minute. More to come. Okay, the way I got the amp wired, you see it's wired to the connector inside the radio there. So you just have to have one power cord. Now I'm going to be sending you a 12 gauge cord to go with it. And I'm running it on a 50 amp switched power supply. And I noticed when I was talking on it, it was a little over 16 amps, pulling a little over 16 amps. So you need a 20-25 amp power supply if you're going to run it in the house. All right, but if you hook it up to the car, you should be good. Yeah, hook it direct to the battery. That's my recommendation. I've done all the mods. You can see the bigger capacitors. They were 1000s. I changed them to 3300 for your voltage regulator and 3300 for the DC input. All right. Now, what else did I do? Okay, I updated your filter. You've got a 15 kilohertz wide filter in there now. Updated improved your first RF amp. Put a hotter transistor in there. Changed the bias around on some of the receive circuits. And let's see, what else did I do? I've already told you I installed the Echo. Okay, and of course the LC5304NX. All right, more to come. This is what it looks like on the bottom. Okay, I went through the speaker holes with the power wires. All right, come across the speaker there. I was going to drill some more holes in the cabinet and run the coax cable through there, but I decided not to do that. I'll make you a short jumper to go to the radio. The only thing you got to remember is that it's this side over here, side where it says RM on it, RM Italy on it, that's the side that goes to the radio. Okay? This side over here, the side that's got the KL203 model number on it, goes to the antenna. This is the antenna side. Okay? And I'll have it connected up so you'll know which one goes to the radio. And I didn't, it had the plastic protector on it, and I should have took it off before I mounted this guy, but I didn't. So if you ever take this off, you know, you're going to have that plastic protector underneath it, but I peeled it off everywhere else. All right, it's turning out to be a very nice setup. Okay, more to come. Okay, this is how I did the connection between the amp and the radio. And I tightened these up really good. Okay, but that's RG8X, Mini 8X Flex, going from the radio to the amp. So your antenna will connect to this one. Okay, radio, antenna. This, I got it on there pretty tight, so you'll have to work at it to get it loose. But you can take it loose and just run just off the radio if you want to. But I'm swapping out your power cord to this one. Okay, this is a 12 gauge cord. You're going to need that. The radio pulls about 16 amps at full power. 16, 17 amps according to my meter. Alright, this little guy right here, with those new transistors in it, boy, it does a number. I was really impressed by the numbers that we're getting out of that. Okay, all right, more to come. Let me flip it over, hook it up, and show you the output power stuff. Be right back. One other thing I'm throwing in is this SS56 black microphone by Workman. It sounds really good with this radio, and I'm throwing that in for free. And there's the card off of your Echo. It's made by RF Limited. And I'm swapping out the power cord, and don't worry, I'll put the screws in it before I ship it. I always leave the screws out of it when I'm doing the 24-hour burn-in case there's a problem or something I have to go back into it. I don't want to be constantly taking the screws in and out. Okay, but I'll get all this boxed up and shipped out to you. Alright, let me flip it over and turn it on, and let's do some power checks. And I need to show you the controls and things. There's the switches have got some different functions. Alright, more to come. Okay, one more thing I forgot to tell you. You probably already know this, but peel this plastic crap off the top of it. If you leave it on there, if it turns hard, it gets real sticky and hard to get off, and it'll leave all the adhesive on the top there. You can already see where there's some of the adhesive that's either been squished out or something around the edge there, but you can get some Goo Gone or some mineral spirits and get that off real easy. Okay, but don't leave this on there. Right? That's my recommendation. Okay, it's your radio. You do whatever the hell you want to with it, but I'm just saying, you know, if it was mine, I'd get that off. Okay, I did remove it from the bottom, mainly because of the amplifier. I put the amplifier on there and then realized that I'd left that stuff on there, so I used so I actually use this stuff, WD-40 contact cleaner, to get it off. It's safe on plastics and metals. So okay, all right, 7.3s. Okay, Ron, she's ready, buddy. There it is. Turn that down so it don't wash out in the camera. There's your KL203P on the bottom. Okay. Let's see, what are we on? We're on AM. Where's RF power? RF power. Turn it all the way down. I'm on the top, reading on the top scale up there, that one right there. It's on the times 2.5 position. Got a 100-watt slug in there. Watch this. Hello audio, audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Amp off. Amp on. Audio, hello, hello audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio test. How about them apples? Let's turn the RF power all the way up. Hello audio, audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio test. That's on AM. We switch to sideband. Hello audio, audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio. How about that? Now, a few things I need to show you. Okay, this is not talkback. This is your echo. Okay. And on this one, the amp indicator right there is actually your CSF switch. Push the mic gain in. You notice that the letter changed. It indicates when this guy comes on and that letter changes, that means that you're in the band mode. Your channel selector changes bands, okay? Like that. Okay? Alright, take it out of band mode. Let's go to your, let's see, which one is this? This is the high range. Yeah. Okay. That's your lowest channel. Okay. That's your highest channel. All right. Lowest. Highest. Okay. Now then. And I think it was you that asked, no, this version of the Lescom board does not have the memory channels. If you want the memory channels, you have to upgrade to the LC5304. Okay. Alright, squelch scan. Set your squelch where it just barely closes. Alright, right there. And then slide your squelch scan button either up or down. You'll see the radio takes off. Right now I'm on the dummy load. We ain't going to get anything. But when it unsquelches, that's what it does. Okay, squelches back, goes back to scanning. Same way with down. Okay, now let's put it on an antenna.
And by the way, I have run along already. I got this. Thanks for playing. A quarter is 3 months. I know, that's cool, y'all. Nice talking to you. Yes, sir, get on in and check it out. I'm on it right now. I see you wearing some sunglasses, talking to some, I guess that's your wife there. Yeah, that was my navigator when I was sponsored by LC.
Let's see what we can find on 38. 38 or sideband. I don't hear anything. Let's try out the preamp. I don't hear anything on sideband. The only thing I'm getting is local AM channels. Alright, but by doing the amp this way, instead of putting the AD203 internally, you still get to use the internal speaker, and you've got controls right there. We didn't have to change anything on the radio. And plus this guy has a preamp. Okay, just remember, your switches are opposite. Okay, with them all like that, everything is off. Well, and you're in AM mode. Okay. This way, you're in SSB delay mode. All right. This one is the amp with that red light on. The amp is on. This one is the preamp with that green light on. The preamp is on. With both of them on, you see the little light turns kind of an amber color. All right. Okay, Ron. I sure hope you enjoy your new radio. It was my pleasure to build it for you. 73s, everyone.